Apparently they're working on a patch for the PC version of NieR, the PC Steam version of Automata to fix the issues that the game has right now. They're putting me back in the damn library. I'm gonna have to speedrun. Alright, speedrun time, is it? Is that what we're doing, video game? Are we speedrunning? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Fudge! No, I'm not bringing out the timer. Why would you not do it if you beat the save file again? Because I want a save file that does ABCD.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
That's fine. We're speedrunning. We're speedrunning.
It dies today.
It dies today, and so does every one of them. We are speedrunning.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
It's also the fact I'm using a spear, but never mind. We are skipping everything. Everything that allows me to get skipped is getting skipped right now. Alive. Stay alive. Because Emil is best boy. No, I want a save file with ABCD. I had to.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep.
I did consider, hence why I have a second save file that's right outside the Lost Shrine. But it wouldn't work because then I wouldn't have a save file with ABCD on it. I would have a save file with ABD and a save file with ABC.
That is.
So I now need to go and do ABCD. And then maybe, just maybe. I'm gonna regret it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, yeah.
What is the
never
we should
Ending Z when? Well, soon PM.
I didn't get much sleep that night.
Neither did I, because apparently we're playing through the video game.
For the first time in my life, I hated Devila.
Alright, anybody want to take a guess? Do you think I can get to the final again by 8:30?
Pointless in the end.
Do you think I can get there by 8:30? Do you think an hour is long enough, or do you think it'll be longer?
They said and did what they did for the sake of the village.
Remembering, I'm literally just doing main story. I am not doing any side quests. I'm not doing any of the other stuff. We are literally just going through it. Do you all think it'll be longer? Ooh.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad.
Well, I hope I can make it before that time, because that means that's middle of the night for me.
Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
I mean, if you want to do a prediction for it, go for it. I mean, Louise isn't going to take that long. Wendy is going to take a while. I think. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Oh, let me skip it! Can I skip it? Again, Shadow Lord. No, sorry. To Lost Shrine. Actually, no. Good point. To the choice, Moogle. To the choice. To the choice. So make it fight Shadow Lord. I swear to God, if you do anything in this one, if you do anything that changes this, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad. Final answer to Shadow Lord. The Shadow Lord. Do.
I need...
Dum. 900 monies. And a gold moonflower seed. Ebola. And Popala too. Do. That's basically an hour, by the way. That is an hour from now. That is an hour from now. Yes or no? Yay or nay? Remember, I'm skipping everything that isn't a main story quest.
That's yeah, the fit that.
All right.
And
Do. Favorite snack or go-to snacks? Crispies. Give me a packet of crisps every day. Will Arg make it to Shadow? I mean, I haven't shed the thing. Eh? We believe nowhere near. I hate you, Moogle. We believe are nowhere near.
How excellent.
You know, the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our day running on all around.
Behind us.
No, it won't.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona.
Yep, that's
Let's
the
use it
thing.
as often as we need.
Yep, all the time. I'm not doing any side quests. I am not doing any side quests. We have an hour. Wendy and Louise will probably take 10 and 15 minutes respectively. The forest is going to take 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. It's going to take about 2 minutes to do. The Lost Shrine, the longest part is going to be moving the books. And we're going to go through. Oh, I know. I know. But it doesn't matter because you're going to have to go in the orders anyway. I already know that. I've been using that shortcut a while. Choices change every time you play it, Brian. You can't remember the choices.
Haven't been about much recently because of uni, but always love the stream, man. Hope you're good.
I hope your uni's been going well, Lilac. Thank you for the resub. But yeah, the choices change every time, Brian. They only change slightly, but you have to be paying attention. Otherwise, it kicks you out. It's great. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Ahilela, Odla Dazi. Will I go fast or get kicked in the knee? I don't know. Ba-dum-bum. But no, how are you doing, Lilac? We are gonna go fast. We're gonna do what we need to do to try and get to ending day. And see, I'm worried now. I'm worried. I'm not. I'm worried. Oh no. I'm worried for one reason, because I know what ending D does. Are they really doing that? Am I going to make a mistake? Am I going to make like a 35-hour mistake? I think I am. Finally working in the lab. Because you mentioned it, you forgot you once game over in the forest. Yep. You can game over in the forest if you get it wrong. Oh yeah, it changes every time you game over and every time you do it. They know, they realized. Right, here we go.
Ain't you excited,
Sunshine. We finally get to bathe in blood.
don't talk to me.
Get out of my way.
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
No, it doesn't work in this one because they made it where and honestly, Jigoku, they made it better. You actually have combat and combos now. It's not just jump, press, triangle, jump, press, triangle, jump, press, triangle with a spear. And I am so happy about that. Combat in the original NieR was its weakest thing, and I'm so glad they fixed it. The only downside is we have to go and do these dang block puzzles again. And then you're going to lock me in some doors at some point. And I go fast. I landed on top. I hope there's a shop where I can buy a whole bunch of, like, the strength drops in that, because I'm going to need the magic ones for Wendy. I've decided I'm legitimately going to use all the magic drops on Wendy. You could say it's going to be magical. Roll square, any particular weapon, or just this? That's actually quite a good way of doing it, roll
What's with
square
these
there.
guys?
Certainly not your garden variety of shades.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
Yeah, as long as you're just letting me out here, I don't care. Thank you. To the D we go. Ending D. Oh, I have them turned off right now, Brian. People were using them during serious points a couple of days ago, and I just haven't turned them on. Yep, I have to fight everybody. That's fine. Now, when you're trying to have a serial moment and then you get, oh no, or no way, I can't believe this, kind of takes away from my immersion. Yeah, some people did. I didn't get a combo there, that's a shame. Stabby, stabby. Stabby, stabby. Yeah. The good news is these are dying to one stab at least, so as long as I can get close to them, we can do it. Nah, you're fine, Argick, you're fine. I can't blame anybody for using them. They're normally a part of the stream. It was my fault for not turning them off. But yeah, nobody's to blame on that one. Don't worry about it. If there's any blame, the fault lies with I for not turning them off. I'm going to run past you all because I'm going fast. Speedrun, speedrun, speedrun! Speedrun, speedrun, speedrun. What was that? That may have been us. See, if Grail just wasn't here, none of this would happen. It's like, Grail, run while you have the chance, you know? Although technically Grail can't run because Grail's a shade and shades can't go in the sun.
Kaine, Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
It is
you're
stupid.
Staging a protest? Fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with
Oh, I
us.
can do that. Come on. There we go, yeah.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain.
What if you catch a cold?
Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast.
Can it?
Neil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless.
Can I kill you quickly without doing the Sabu strat? Yeah, I can. Cool. You're weak enough I don't have to do Sabu strats. Deja vu, right? Deja vu indeed, I'm afraid. But welcome to the game that manages to get you to play it 4 times. Any other game, any other game, you would tell it to get to wah-wah. But this one, no. This one, you can do it. Like, if I had a game that told me I needed to play it 4 times and I didn't enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying this, I would tell it where to go.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
Well, this is the 4th one right now, Plato.
Creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light.
Bada 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 ba
To
bada.
the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
I mean, it kind of... We're about to finish. We're about to find out how long that actually takes, Moogle, you know.
Oh, you're funny. I'm gonna start crying.
I'm going to start crying here. Yeah, well, that's because you're a douche, and we know this. Yeah, New Game Plus 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 right now.
Foolish creatures. You cannot hope to best me.
Or me.
These little bastards just keep coming.
These creatures cannot abide the sun. Lure them into the light.
How many of them you got? Jeez. You good? You weak now? Nope, no more. Ah, now for death. Do it again, I dare you. Yeah, you're already done, that's fine. Dude, no, 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 no. Wait!
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, sunshine. You ain't feeling bad this week, are you?
No, he's just spinning out of
Ain't
control.
no turning back now. You got a lust for blood.
Oh, Grail,
Embrace
so
the
she.
slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle.
And Staboo! And Staboo! And dead.
Heine!
No, no. No, 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 no.
It's Kaine's shade!
Romban!
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Now, pin her down.
Kaine,
Done.
please! Come back!
I really didn't need to use the drop there, and I just got 2 achievements in a row there. Nice. I'm a true friend, yay! True friend achievement unlocked. Woo! See, I don't know if this is just because I've leveled up my characters too much, or if the game, every reset does make the enemies slightly weaker for you. Because remember, this is still hard mode. Like, we are still on hard mode at this point. Right. Next section. Junkyard. Then woods. Then back to junkyard. Then, you know.
I get there.
I like to call the speedrunning version of this as going to become Banjo-Kazooie speak. Because all you're going to hear is all the characters like... That's how it's going to turn out when you speedrun this. What if the friendship was the real treasure at the end of the 4 runs through arc? There better be dang good treasure now. Head for the junk heap.
Hopefully.
To two brothers weaponry. Yeah, not fast enough to be Star Fox speak. No, definitely not. See, I know you were saying you can save some time by doing junkyard, then myth, then junkyard. The problem with that is you can't really save much time because you still have to come back here anyway. Like, it's not as if it saves a trip to the village. You still have to go back and forth and back and forth. See, I wish there was a what do you call it? What are my words I'm trying to think of here? I wish there was a way to get up to the junk heap. Yeah, like just a faster, not even that, just if there was like a way to, you know how you've got fast travel at like Seafront and that? It'd be nice if we had that for here, but we don't. I know, shit, I'm sorry. Gonna finish this before that even gets into the thing there. You're not coming in the room, robot. I'm gonna finish before you do. Ah, yes. Just and no more. Oh yeah, no, we've got all the fields, and if you want to see the fields, then I recommend you go through and watch our playthrough of Ending B and then Ending C as well. But I'm skipping it all because I'm trying to get to the end. Unless there's something that deliberately, or something that looks like it wasn't there the first time. But, you know, yeah. What I'm going to do, by the way, is I don't think I'm going to upload my entire playthrough on YouTube because I don't know what the best way to do that is, considering it is 35 plus hours at this point. But what I will do is I will take all the VODs on Twitch here and I will highlight them so we can... There we go, again, this again. I'll highlight them so we can keep them there for people that want to watch them. I want to check, actually. How many hours are we at on this? Yeah, we are almost... scratch that. We're at 40 hours. 40 hours and 12 minutes. And then just put them in a playlist that people can come and watch. Because... there is no danger that I'm going to do this. Please tell me I still have a memory alloy. Please tell me I still have a memory alloy. I don't want to do it again. Thank you.
It's a shame about the older lad.
I still have a memory alloy, which means I don't have to do that for now. Feels. Don't you be feelsing me. Nope. Disagree. I disagree on the feels. Dum da da dum dum da da dum dum ba da bum bum ba da bum.
Well,
Unfortunately, we gotta wait for our sword to get built today. No, you can skip the fields. Like, that's the problem. Head for the forest of myth. Text-based adventure, aka 2 minutes. Here we go. No, Yona, don't drink the seawater. That's too salty for me. Okay, so I was gonna let it do its full animation. I think you're right by the whole, like, just do it and just go. Da-na-na. Yo, bot, we gotta change that. We should have said that this weekend, but this week. Because, you know, we can't have been doing this for the entire week at this point. Do-do-do-do-do. It'll be the game's 1 week anniversary tomorrow. And Arg is gonna be finishing the dang thing. Because I said so. Do-doom-dum-dum. Nice boar. Nice boar.
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a night. Oh, where?
The
We're not really, no. Oh. Is that the boar? You mean the one that headbutt me? Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Hang on.
So we're just gonna skip past this. We are gonna skip past all of this. When it says look at my memory, I need to see what it is. Okay, so it's the girl we're looking for in this one. Shoot. Well, I just skipped past it and I'm gonna die now, so... Right, what's the number of this? Is this still gonna be 23? 33 companions. Well, I'm gonna game over now. I still love that. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. Alright, so what's the color of the envy? I don't know because I skipped past it and you skipped past it. So, is it brown, green, or blue? I'm gonna guess green. I was wrong. That's fine. So it doesn't game over you then. That's nice. They changed that. Okay, so now I actually have to pay attention. Because I didn't do it right. It's not this one, it's the next one. This page. Green eyes, I saw it there. And the number was 23. Okay. So green and 23. Green. Yeah. 23. And there we go. That's it done. And then Yona. See, I think all those answers are the one that you're looking at, but at the same time, I don't know if it is. What?
I just want to...
Oh, am I getting told? Yeah, okay.
Let's see if the jump...
See, here it doesn't really matter because as much as this is a mailbox, you don't get to see anything from there. You literally have to go to... You literally have to go through a mailbox, unfortunately. It's a bit of a pain. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bark. I'm going the wrong way. I want to go this way. Sorry. Can the board drift around? And oh, technically I saved it. That's fine. Do 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 do. Yeah, it could be like Rambi. Do do do. Do 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 do. You're talking nonsense. Yeah, we know.
Hey, sis. Harder than more important, right?
Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like any of you for that one. And you both know what you did, which is why I'm not happy. Not at all. I'm gonna have a little bit of chocolate while we go between loading screens as well. I got Chucky bar. Eh. But I will make sure I get to a part where I can actually move. You know what you did. Exactly. You know what you did. Yeah, I got Milka. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
You
You have a letter to Sam.
He's done a lot. Off to the...
To the junkie. Oh, I'm not really getting much time to actually do anything, am I? Roll and staboo, roll and staboo, roll and staboo, yeah. Nom 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 nom. Meow. Go, boar, go, boar, go. Whee! It's a boar. Bestest travel buddy in the video game. It's a boar. As fast as he can go. Yeah, no. Only downside about Milka, it's very light, so it goes down quickly.
Hey there.
Might also just be because it's warm and it's soft. We're gonna kill it. Why? Because you said the magical word. Yes, that's right. You said shit. Ding, 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 ding. See, this is where somebody's going to come in and tell me that, by the way, Arg, you could have just loaded your save file, and I'll be like, God damn it! Not again! So I didn't have that. I've got spear. I've got spear. What would be nice is if I could find the giant egg to upgrade the spear, so the spear could do that one. Exactly. I want ABCD. One with ABD and one with ABC is unacceptable.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Yes.
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
I wonder if we'll see the level up. Oh, that's what our prediction could have been. Our prediction should have been, will we see the words level up on this playthrough? I'm going to kill the minimum amount of enemies. Will the words level up actually appear? Labadoo. I don't feel you. Nanake. I could steal you. You know, I was gonna say, if there's meant to be enemies here, they've not arrived yet, and I'm surprised. Normally there's a lot of enemies here, but I've apparently managed to run past most of them. Ow. I own my mouth. I shouldn't own my mouth. Will you bug off? There we go. It's another genre swap. Hi, Kaine. You get a cheat, and I don't know why you get a cheat, but meh. Ow. And boss is done. I win. There's my memory alloy again. Kill, 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 kill. Error. There we go. And this is why I want to buy the strength capsules. Yep, that health bar melted. The bosses won though, because I've started to realize that the bosses have phases and there's nothing I can do about it. Still got more? Jeez, okay. Ooh, broken battery. Machine oil, severed cables, you know, all the good stuff. I got nom noms. Chocolate's good. There's my boss room. 'Cause I always wondered why I use the elevator. But that's because up the top
All that matters
where I
is
need
that
to
we
go.
kill them both.
Look, a hole.
It seems
Right, your beats.
Long way down. Wahoo! Yo!
Looks like we found it.
good lord, it's enormous.
And I think using this is pointless because it's a boss and right now it's not taking any damage.
Look at the shade.
Now that thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs. Knock it down.
Take out the shade.
There we go. Nope, it still doesn't do much.
Exterminating.
Ing, ing, ing. So I even have the thing damage right now. It's just for some reason bosses have plot armor. Like literally they have plot armor.
My mission.
I know! I know you don't want to be alone again, buddy, but...
Oh, damn it. That's a shade. It's a shade!
Kill him. Kill him. Feel the hate inside you.
Yeah, I wish this boss would go down quicker, but I can't do anything about it. Oh, there we go. Apparently I was not ready for that to transition there.
This thing can transform.
We gotta go to space.
Falling debris.
Look out!
BB, what are you doing?
Escape. 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 Go. See the world. Must protect. Must fight.
Where do you think you're going?
Well, I just told you, to save the world, to see the world, to protect, to fight. Ah, you jumped. Stop jumping. See, if you're willing to just constantly slam down, I'm happy with this.
Majesty of Grimoire Vice.
I can't concentrate with all this bullshit fancy talk.
You're gonna charge now because I didn't get you in time. You're gonna start doing shots now, aren't you?
Getting killed here.
I want you to do the slam. There we go. So if you do the slam, I can hit you. There we go. One more phase. So I found the quick way to kill that. You gotta jump and poke it in the noggin. I know, Shade. I don't want to hurt BP. I don't want to hurt you either. But the game is evil. I don't want to hurt anybody. Honestly, in a world like this, I'd probably be one of the first to die. Want to just skip it? I don't want to see you kill it. No. Gideon, this is your fault and you know it.
Hey.
That was a set of inputs I pressed there. Nothing, Agnosticon. Absolutely nothing. Which is why it sucks that you have to kill it. It legitimately did nothing, and that's why it sucks to kill it.
Yeah.
As Vice says there, hatred is, hatred and revenge sucks. It legit did nothing. It just existed because it was a shade, and that's it. But that is part of this game, you know? That is what the game does to you. You don't have to. You could just get, you know, game over and leave it at that. No. And that argument never sticks. You could just game over and then never play the video game again, you know? It's like, and why would I do that? Wait, can I just jump off the bridge here? You wait to end in D to figure that out. God damn it! I didn't even know I could do that. Every time I went to the junk heap, I've always went to... And today I learned. Today I learned. Yes, board drifter! Ow. Sorry, board. But yeah, no, it's like Agnosticon, I'm totally playing through the game because this game is absolutely phenomenal not to play through. If the game gave me a choice to not kill the shade and continue on with the game, I would take that choice 100%. The whole point of this game, though, is that it never gives you that choice. It never gives you that choice. Dum 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 dum. I always went the proper way, collecting herbs though, right? Yeah. That's my excuse. I went for the herbs. You know, not herbs, herbs, because that's what they say. Well, we've got 3 more to do. I don't think we're going to do it. No, because we still got Wendy, we still got Louise, and then we still got Rock. Before we even get to the Lost Shrine again. And Wendy's going to take like 15 minutes. Yeah, one of them herbs, you know? But now, sorry for jumping down your throat there, Agnosticon. It's just a lot of people have been bringing that argument up recently with this game. It's like, well, no, you don't have a choice. You have to do it. I said, oh, you don't have to do it. You can just not play the game. Then why did you buy the game? Like, it's like, that's a non-argument. At least I feel like it's a non-argument. I feel like you're all just one step away from turning around, making that herb into Uma herb. Uma herb, it's an herb. Okay, I just did it. I'm sorry. Uma herb. Uma herb is an herb.
That village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
You mean Spec Ops, the line?
Glad to be going back home,
It's funny because that's the game that that somebody had a conversation with me about. And I agreed with them on it. It's like, same thing. It's like, would you do that? Heck no.
So many terrible widow memories, isn't it, Kaine?
Tyron, I'm never going to let you forget that you said widow memories. No, I know you were Agnosticon, but it's, I'm getting to the point where people bringing it up, it's just like, in my mind. But I'm glad you didn't take it in a bad way. Thank you. I mean, yeah, obviously, Moogle, like, there's context for everything in that regard, you know? Like, if it's something that is legitimately hitting close to home and you don't want to continue it, that's totally fine. But when it's 2 people that have clearly played the game and start making the argument of, well, you could have had a choice, you could have just stopped playing. It's like, well, no, I couldn't have. Bum, 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 bum. Nah, you're fine, Agnosticon. You're fine. It's just, it's not that there's a controversy out it. It's one of those things that's like, it just gets brought up all the time, and I'm getting fed up with it. It's like, it's the same argument, you know? You wish that Kaine would have had more reaction to be able to hear what the shades say. I know, right? Sometimes it is one of those things you're going, you could tell us a little bit more, but it would change the story a little, wouldn't it? Ba-da-bam-bam. You don't have to play. It's the same thing when you're at work. You don't really need to do work. I mean, you don't need to do work, but eventually there's going to be consequences on that one. Like, real life and games are different things. Right, do you sell the stuff I want? I think you do, actually, because you're about to, you know, things are going to happen. Yep, it is you. Nice. Gimme, 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 gimme. I can only buy up to the thing here. But I will buy them all, so it's fine by me. Hey, look, why are they giving you the item to buy all these really cool stuff? Well, about that. Everyone. Yes, everyone. Every 2 and every 3 as well. Every 1, 2, and 3.
Vice! Beware, this man is a shade.
It's
a trap.
See, I always thought it was that she only was able to start hearing the shades after Tyran took over her body.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies.
We were distracted by the local.
Hey, there's our level up. We're level 40 apparently.
A carnival of murder. I love it. Yeah.
Of course you do. Well, yeah, it was a while ago. It was long ago before they met us. Yeah.
So be careful.
Do 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 do. Staboo, stab, staboo, no. I was gonna say, am I gonna miss that? But I didn't, which is nice. Staboo, 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 staboo. Staboo. Ooh, strength capsule.
Oh God, help us! Help us, please!
We are. That's what we're doing. And Kiney biffed it again. And I biffed it again. Oh, will you let me out the corner? I actually think at this point I'm still better doing this than just going ham on them.
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
Because technically we are. Depends how you look at it, buddy. But technically we are.
Kaine!
Kill them!
Look at that one went quite well, actually.
No! You've got to stop this! I'm trying to save you from the shades! Please, you have to stop!
Oh, come on. I was hoping I'd get you there, but we didn't.
Get out of here. Kaine! Kaine, get up! Hurry!
Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it!
The little vixen has finally run out of steam.
Nice. Okay, this way.
Villagers are
So does anybody know the quick way to kill Wendy here? Because this fight is going to take me a ridiculously long time if I don't. Because it's Wendy and Wendy takes forever. Only no do that. No. Hit her hard. With what? With what, Ninja? With what? You're gonna do the big slam. Thank you. Do it again, please. No, you're doing big slam. Thank you. There we go. Dun 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 dun.
I feel something from within the creature.
That's because it's Wendy. Wrong button. I just took a screenshot because I'm great. Charge Lance when there's an opening? Really? Because I tried with Charge Lance and Charge Lance didn't really do much. The first to die. Although, to be fair, Wendy is getting absolutely pummeled right now. To the point where...
Coming from the center of that eye.
Okay, bye.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades.
I'm too early, right? Yeah, I'm too early.
The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
God damn it. I'm too early. That feels when you're too early. Have you actually summoned the enemies yet? I don't think you have. Yeah, I'm a phase too early. Wait, are you coming back in again? I broke the video game. There we go. Okay, do the thing. Okay, now you're weak again.
Such speed.
No, I missed the phase entirely. I thought it was going to do laser beam phase, but it's not. Do do do. Ah, wait, please stop.
Now,
There we go.
focus your magic on the beast's center.
It's gonna be tight. Nailed that. Okay, now I'll do the thing I wanted to do.
Look out! Something's coming!
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Now I want to run away. This new secret season of Game of Thrones is real weird. Oh, you have no idea.
It's located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
Okay. Oh, best boy, can you help me?
Emil!
Thanks.
I'll keep it busy.
Oh, no, hold on. It's this way.
You should be able to attack from behind.
Going.
Go around and get it.
Okay.
Please, hurry.
Emil can handle this.
I actually do want to try and see if Dark Lance will do anything.
Circle behind the creature at once.
I doubt that it will, but you never know. If I can just go into word edit, magic, lance, and then just do best.
You must strike it in the eye.
Yeah, it's still not a particularly effective way of doing it. Feel like I'm still better off just doing this. Don't you dare fall down yet. Okay, now I can fall
It
down.
is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming. Gotta catch my breath.
You're fine, buddy. You're good. Don't worry.
Won't help anyone if we lose you here. Damn it! You beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Magic. Quite literally, magic.
Powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Yeah, on hard, it seems that they have a lot more defense on it, but because I'm level 40, that defense has been like, yeah, there's no defense here. I'm just going to do this. Oh, you're about to do a laser beam on me. I can still get you, though. That's fine. The good news is, with you doing laser beam right now, that should, in theory, let you kill all of them. You're going to summon more, aren't you, just to be annoying?
Come on, help me take it out.
I'm on it.
Well, that's a good way of getting that out, I guess. There we go. So not as long as we thought, but unfortunately, still not actually going to get there in time. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I still don't have the Gestalt reports because once again, I ended up, you know, god damn it. One day we will read those Gestalt reports. Today is not that day. Booyah. Scourge of the area complete. Those achievements, by the way, are achievements for killing the bosses in X amount of time. I honestly thought I would have had to have went and played on easy to unlock them, but apparently, no. Arg presents the Gestalt reports, a narration coming soon, but not today. I mean, I don't think enough people would be interested in me doing a reading of the Gestalt reports, you know? Although, after reading the text-based adventure stuff, a lot of people are like, that was cool, you should do it again. So maybe in the future, you know? Maybe in the future, a dramatic reading of the Gestalt reports. Do you want to know what happened with Project Gestalt? And the bore of the NieR game. Yum, 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 yum. Do. Grab onto your feels if you've got any left because they're gone. Because the game sucks. But I love how this game can simultaneously be amazing and outright suck. Ashby, run! Ashby, run! Ashby, run! Time for boat. 4 minutes, 2 points. I'm not going to read the B-movie script. No. No, thank you.
Hey, Pope.
Hi, Mirko. 4 more minutes, buddy. Go. Yona, don't fall. Yona, don't fall. Yona, no fall.
This feels alarmingly familiar.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats.
Oh yeah, I can
Let us
use the
do
boat.
our utmost not to get dragged into it this time.
Staboo. 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 Bam, bam, bam. Hello, boy. I require your assistance. Anyum. Dum dum da da dum dum da da dum. Time for boat. The biggest boat of things that you did see. It's a boat. What's on the boat today? I can't break the game like I always do. I've actually not quite done that. This is actually one of the games that I haven't managed to do a game breaking glitch in yet, which I'm quite happy about. Like I said, it's a boat. Yeah, the word "yet" was used. Don't worry about it.
That's...
And here we go again.
Oh yeah, tavern first.
Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
And then we're gonna get hit on. Yes! I'm gonna get hit on in the tavern.
Hey there.
And hit on. Yeah, I'm good. Boom, boom. Meow. And there goes all my chocolate. Aww.
Hey. Oh.
Do. Bum, 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 bum. Louise ate Arg's Milka. No, Arg ate my Milka. But if Louise ate my Milka, I'd be fine with that.
Hey.
I'll share my chocolate. I've got no problem sharing my chocolate. All right, Miko, that's 8:30. Give them their points. We didn't make it. We've still got 2 side stories to do.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Unfortunately, there are still too many unskippable cutscenes for us to make it within the hour, so that's going to be very interesting.
Bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old toe.
I mean, it was
out.
very optimistic. It was something to see, but unfortunately, there's just not too many There's not enough cutscenes that you can skip to do it. Like these. Oh, I'm going to ending D. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm going until we do ending D. And, yeah. Like, that's all I can say because, yeah.
Oh, gee. Well, look. So, actually, you.
Do 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 Oh, what other one are you doing now?
We searched the southern plains back when the White ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots.
Well, I'll
changed
level
since
up
then.
before ending D. Well,
It's
we
kinda
already
nice to
did.
find
You
something
can't
that
use that.
The fact that
We
couples
already
still
did
argue
level
almost
up.
fills me with, I don't know,
That's
hope,
cheating.
If you ask me, that particular
We already
couple
did
could
level
benefit
up. We
from a
leveled up
little
in the area.
change.
Why'd you jump off it? Go that way. Like, we already leveled up in the area. We ain't gonna level up again. How do I know? Because I ain't fighting in. I will be fighting a giant shade, a couple of wolves, and the mandatory stuff in the finale, and that's it. Like, literally, that's it.
Oh,
I'm not going to be fighting any other, like, non-mandatory enemies. I'm only going to be fighting mandatory enemies from here on in. So the answer to that is definitely no.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
Whee!
it's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say,
About that.
lad, have you ever penned a missive?
Nope.
You mean a letter?
Nope.
No, I'm not big on writing. It always takes me
No,
forever
no.
to figure out what
It
I wanna
does, but that
say.
requires me to go into a menu, and it would give you... It also has a gauge that tells you, which would give you a lot an idea if I would level up or not, so that's cheating. But yeah, it tells you. If you go into the stats page, it tells you. But I'm not doing that, because that's cheating. Yum dum dum. Do do dum dum.
Found it. Hey, look.
Do 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 dum do do dum. Do 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 dum dum.
Well,
Do 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 do.
oh,
Do 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 do. Boo do.
oh, I guess you're
Do
right.
do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo do. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Na na. Do 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 do
That
do
enormous
do.
ship even come?
Well, it's a shipwreck, so it came from the sea.
Still,
Speedrun. Gotta go fast. Argick and Vicey are always together. He says even though they argue a lot, they're actually good friends. Mm-hmm. Vicey. Ah, yes, we get the singing part now. Nice.
humming. Well,
Your voices are pretty similar.
yeah, shut up.
Don't do that, please. No do. No do. No do things like that. That's how we get attached. And getting attached in this game is a bad idea.
No,
Just once. Just once. We would like something good to happen. But I don't think that ever... I don't think that's the thing that happens in the NieR universe. Or the Drakengard universe, for that matter. Nice.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Yo,
Right.
look at
Let's
Tiny
head
and
for the
Emil.
inlet. Kaine, Emil.
Do 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 do. Wow, wap. Wow, wap. Do 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 do. No no no. Do 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 do.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a
And I
state
can
of
find one.
wanton decay. Surely we these
Surely we... Yes, we can. Hello, Yona. Do 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 dum ba dum.
No, you know,
Do 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 ba. Do 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 do. Meal is on the case.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin.
Outside light is in short supply. Yeah, this bar here is perfectly serviceable, apparently. Now, if I remember correctly, there are quite a few rooms in this one we can actually skip, which is nice. Bad for story point, but good for speedrun point. Why'd you jump?
What is with this ship anyway?
Do 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 do.
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
Ba-ba. Do 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 do.
Then
So I don't think I need to pick up the apples or anything because we know what they are. Making every collectathon's, every person's collectathon a nightmare because you don't have to collect everything. You're like, but the shiny! I must have the shiny. It's like, not on this one, you don't.
Did you hang up?
Nice. I know, right? It's like, must shiny! Must have, no. No shiny.
a hidden room. How delightful.
Until you realize what's inside it, and then you go, no, not as delightful as you thought.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Would it not be wise to explore the rooms on the floor above us?
It would, but at the same time, gotta go fast. Oh, I picked up the apple. Too much mashing.
Let's.
Beep, 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 beep. Nailed it.
Speak. Is that?
The lantern.
What?
Good job, buddy.
Oh dear.
I think it needs a little less ow there, Brian. It's got enough ow down here. No, thank you. No more ow. Unfortunately for us, this is NieR, which means plenty more ow.
Hey, good.
Tell me.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
This would the.
Mm-hmm. Do 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 doom 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 doom. Oh yeah, Tyron is your typical edgelord. Oh yeah, definitely.
You can.
Stay the hell away from her.
Cut the two. The ship very much. They're in the way.
See, they spawn too quickly for you to just pass them immediately there. It would have been nice if you could like do a dodge into a dash or a dash into a strike to get past before they spawn, but apparently not possible.
Glad you.
No.
What's that? No shade will get you out of sunlight? Well, about that.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's
Shut
a
up,
person.
Tyron. God, you can all. It's like almost full-blown English now.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
Why am I streaming on a Thursday? It's a bonus stream, buddy, because I want to finish the game. It's in the title, my friend. She is big. Yeah, you can understand her fully now. Ooh.
You're doing it for him? How sad. How precious.
Well, enjoy your day off tomorrow, buddy.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
Yep.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
We'll just have to up our own attacks to match.
You get its weakness by now, yeah, Sunshine? Well then, get to carving this bastard up before we're all dead.
I know, damn it, I
See,
know.
the thing is, it's all
This thing is in the mouth. We need to get up there.
Are you serious?
But how are we supposed to do that?
Well, we're already
Instead of
waiting for a
wasting
thing.
time running your mouths, how about you keep attacking the damn thing until it falls over?
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
Come on, hit it. Please?
I think it's working.
There we go. Oh no, that's fine. That's just doing damage straight away.
Tremendous magical energy into its head. Attacking it may cause the power gathered there to discharge.
Which it did. Oh, Kanye does know. That's the thing. I really feel like she knows.
Now's your chance. Run, lad. Attack the part of her that looks like a girl.
But why? Because she's a shade?
Shade's core is inside its mouth. Hurry!
Because we have to.
Shit.
The Little Mermaid. Oh, that's a... That achievement name sucks. Oh, I was really surprised when this came on in C as well. Like, I was like, holy crap. Like, this makes it so much worse as well. Like, that's the thing. It makes that segment so much worse too.
Thank you. All right.
Wait.
Yep, PS5. I'm sorry. Right, one more to go, then we get back into the finale, and we do the other choice. And I see if they are actually doing what they did to us the first time, in which case I'll be like, oh god. Oh, that letter sucks as well. Here, she wrote a letter for you. It's like, what does it say? Play the game and find out. Play the game and find out. Oh, no, I'm going to have... You're going to find out, because... I wonder if I can skip past it so you can't really see what it says. Because it's not letting me skip this. See, this is what I like about the game. It's making it where you can actually... You can actually skip the important parts here, which is nice. Like, extra parts that are story-related. Like, you can mash through it, but you can't skip it. Yeah, you spawned me right at the boar. But yeah, they call that achievement the Little Mermaid. Wow. I mean, I know the side story's name is Mermaid, so it's like... Yeah, that's a thing, I guess. Right, Loyal Cerberus. 2 boss fights in a row, and then back to the Lost Shrine for the final time. Doo-doo. Oh, hey, we're in Cagrigo Village again. A rooster crowed. I fear the next card fate holds for us. Oh, Vice, you have no idea. Or maybe you do, and, you know, we'll see. Try Nino Kuni rather than the White Witch. Mom dies from drowning. Oh. Like, I've never really played the Nino Kuni games because the gameplay didn't really speak to me. But if you think that's bad, you want to play this one, buddy.
Even without those we have lost,
You want to play this
the
one.
world relentlessly continues to turn.
Do do doom boo do doom. Do 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 do. What? Faye's gonna give you another craft essence. Oh really? Hi Rosetta.
The key problem. Let's go.
Let's go to facade. Sure, why not? Bum 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 ba bum. Do do. Yep, more feels. What, you're not getting a chicken? Yeah. Listen, if you're in the way, you will get hit by this. You were not in the way. Nice. Do 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 do. I'm getting pretty good at this. I'm getting pretty good at the whole dash square, dash go, dash square, dash go, you know? I'm getting quite good at that. Dash square, fast go, dash square, fast go. That is what this music is now, not music, that is what this movement is now called. Do I call it the dash square, fast go? Dash square, fast go, dash square, dash go, dash square, fast go. It was great, we've still not used them at all, so... I can't remember what they are actually for. Dash square, fast go, dash square, fast go. Wolves out the way.
Strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Yes.
Should it?
They normally live in forests.
Sounds like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy character. Dash square, fast go, dash square, fast go, dash square, fast
Guess
go.
what they've been eating?
No, no. Do 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 dum ba dum do. Dum dum da dum. Ba dum bum bum bum. Ba dum bum bum bum. You step away for a while, consider buying a smartphone printer for Pokemon Snap. I don't think we get that over here. I haven't seen anywhere that's willing to actually sell it. Although I will admit, it's like, well, it would be... Oh, that's sand. You know, that's actually a quick way to get there. I accept this.
Covered in sand.
Diving in sand is an excellent way to lose health. Do try to be more careful.
Nah. What? Ugh, 110 pounds, not good. Yeah, so episode 1 and 2 in GameCube and eBay. Enjoy, have fun. Na na na. Well, I think I'm gonna do a normal one. I will just buy the game itself. Like, I have the game ordered. The game's probably gonna arrive either tomorrow or Saturday. But I'm not. The thing is, you can use it not just for your sweat. Yeah, but I don't really need it, you know? Dum 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 dum. The printer for Pokemon Snap. Dum 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 dum. Ba-dum bum ba-dum. The Trials games, I still need to get them. Not even started them yet, because again, I've been told that if I do start them, my life goes.
To think.
What's it?
Oh yeah, no, that totally makes sense. If I was going to do that, though, I just transferred to my computer and use the printer I have, you know? Amber, you need to post the thing. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
Do, 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 do. You'll know when you see it, Amber. It's fine. There you go. There you go, Amber. All done. It's like, wait for the stream to catch up, and there it drops. Yeah. It'll take at least twice as much of your life to complete as Yakuza currently will. That's not good. Yes, we do.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine? Nah. Oh, come on.
That wolf is a shade.
What was your first clue? Hey. Hey. Oh yeah, no, hold on. I need... Yep, Rock shouts, I object. Rock's health bar melts. Which honestly is exactly what I want to see at this point, considering. Ready as we'll ever be. Do, 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 do.
Let's...
Like that shoe.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king. He seeks the king of Facade.
Well, they all do, for obvious reasons, you know? Yo, NPCs, the way!
Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage?
Because they got attacked first. They are retaliating.
Wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader, if even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
No, you really don't. But that's your problem, buddy.
Above you, stay on your guard.
See, I'm alright with you charging me because you charging me means I charge you back. Oh, you got a shield. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Skip, not watching. Skip, not watching again. All right. We have done it again. The Protector Facade. So really, the only one that I fudged there is apparently the P33 one. The only one I didn't kill quick enough was P33. All right. Here we go. Once again into the finale.
Now.
So it takes about an hour and a half to go through it at my current level. That's a lot of cutscenes because not a lot of that is combat. You mean... No, I mean like for the achievement, Chezzy. I don't think I've unlocked that one.
See if she has any final
I don't think I unlocked that one. Like, these achievements that I'm unlocking right now are achievements for killing the bosses really quickly. AKA, I'm overpowered, and the game's like, yo, you can have an achievement for that. It's like, thanks. That's why they're all just bronze. I actually think that the game makes the bosses easier as well, the more endings you go down. Obviously, you level up, but at the same time, I really do feel like... Why'd the boar get there? I mean, I may have. I don't know. I'll check later. I've been told I'm not allowed to check my achievements, though, because apparently the achievements spoil something. They made a boo-boo and they put spoilers in the achievements. It's like, good job, numpties. Why would you put spoilers in the achievements? Do. Because things go splat and everything falls flat when you try to go and
I
then
marvel at how
things
relatively simple a task
end
this
up
retrieval process
going
proved
wrong.
to be. It
Like
is
my song.
almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
Oh, you have no
overthinking
idea.
again, guys.
Nope, you're underthinking, buddy. Do.
But
I don't care if it's a trap.
Jonas waiting
Jonas
for
waiting
me,
for me, and
and
I'm
I'm going.
I see.
You're...
Yeah.
We are officially back to where we started the stream 3 hours ago. Almost 4 hours ago. But this time, we're choosing the other one. We choosing the other one. And I keep alluding to something, and oh, yes. Yeah. It's time. Shut up! I know! I can, but it's... What if it happens again, Ninja? What if it happens again? Just stop alluding. Stop. That's because you know as well. Dude, what will be, brother. God damn it. I really hope it's not. Yeah, I know you also did all the endings. We did them together. Because when you did it, I did, or when I did it, you then did it, and I was like, sucks, don't it? Like I have been with everybody in chat here. We go through, things happen, I'm just sitting looking at y'all going, sucks, don't it? Because that's what it does. Sucks. Best song incoming, though. Oh, by the way, Ninja, I don't know if you've watched the this part on the previous runs here. This song. See, when we get into the shrine, oh, you're good. Just listen to the song that they've got, right? It's just, so good. And I'm not going to get Sparta kicked off the edge of this again. This is Shadeville! And then kicked off the edge because the shades are douches. I bet you will. No, I'm doing this, so I won't. I'm doing this, so I won't, okay? Yup. I ain't laying a ham again. Cheater. Damn straight. Oh, I wasn't kicking this time. Oh, I'm going to run out, though. Ooh. See, if you didn't hug the wall there, you'd have got me. But you hugged the wall, so it's fine. Shut up, ninja! Nope. Nope. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to sing and talk over it. Listen. Listen to the song. Listen to the song, Amber. I will be silent for the next 4 minutes that it takes me to get up here. God, it's so good. No, it has. The music has been redone brilliantly. Like, they made something that was really good. And then just, oh, Yona. It's like one of the last loading screens, Yona. Come on. You have an idea for an emo? Is that just me just going, by any chance? No, it's Knuckles just going like that. Ah, well done. See, the thing that they've done really well on this one, Ninja, is that they've taken the idea of dynamic music and turned it up to 11. Like, they have legitimately just dialed it up to 11, and it's just like, oh. All right. We're back here again. It only took me an hour and a half to do it. But we're here. Oh.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it
Strangely nostalgic. That's because you've been here before. All right, folks, we're back here again. This is where things get turned up because enemies are going to be stronger again. And unless they're considered weaker, but we'll see what happens. I doubt it. This is where I'm probably gonna have to go back to my staboo strat. Staboo strap, staboo strap, staboo strap, staboo strap. Back in the castle of heels. You must answer.
Well,
You may enter.
seems the way is open.
Oh yeah, get the tissues ready. Get the tissues ready, folks. We gonna need them. Hello, girls. I'm sorry. We're here to rescue you, Anna. Want to go back to the village? No.
Tabitha, what's happening?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this impossible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
No.
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
I mean, what you believe and what are true are two different things, my friend.
Glorious bastards. Kill them all.
Yep, the music is good.
We never thought we'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
Why not?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
No, you're a traitor. Yeah, we know what they are.
Copy
Well,
my powers.
actually, technically you don't.
On a shingle.
Because the game has never actually told you.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place.
I mean, that tells you a little
We
bit.
simply learned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Tabitha, Hopala, why are you guys doing this?
Because they can.
Why are you siding with the shades?
Yeah, it said flat out in the documents, yes. It's not that I keep forgetting to, it's that we don't really get a chance to, do we now? You think I'm going to stop the flow when we're in the middle of this ending stuff? Not a chance. Although Devola's like, yeah, you will. All right, done. And then by the time I get a chance to go and read them, they've yanked them away from me yet. Stop laughing at me. Permission granted. Booyah. Wait, what? You have to fight them fast twice? Sweet.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
Ah. All right there, buddy.
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Hell,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Vice. I am perfectly...
All right. Let's move.
I think I hear a waltz.
I wish I didn't. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Do 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 do.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
Thanks, Skynet.
Shades!
Defilers, none of you are human. This is a holy sanctuary for humans. Leave at once,
I
beasts.
think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
The good news is these are dying like in one staboo now, which is very nice. Well, I said that and then I failed to stab you, so good job. Nice, I somehow caught you in that. Very much enjoying that these are not taking as long a kill now. It's literally just one stab and they're gone. That's beautiful to me. I really do think there's something, because I've leveled up once. I went from 39 to 40. There's no way that's a big enough jump to make these enemies that much easier. They've got to be making the enemies slightly easier to kill as you go through the endings. Or I'm just completely imagining things. Maybe a bit of both, you know? Either that or the scaling is not linear at all. I mean, the scaling is definitely not linear if this is what's happening right now. Like, you remember when I first played this, we were in here for a good long while. Yeah, gotta read the shade dialogue to unlock more of the story. The reason I'm not right now is because obviously we've already done it, so...
Damn it. They won't stop coming.
And they don't stop coming.
Next door. Cover me.
Can you be walling, please?
Twice.
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Good plan, yes.
Protect Kaine for us.
I can't read you right now.
Kaine, hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Yes!
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop,
I'm
you
gonna laugh.
impatient fool.
Yep. I'm just gonna kill it with magic until his shield comes back. There we go. Let me in, Kaine.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already!
Boom!
Got it.
I love that line. Just turns around. Got it. Actually, I want to check out something, okay?
Are they laughing? These things are freaking me out.
Nope. No, all right. No, I was going to say, is this going to continue or not? I'm not killing any of them. No, I'm guessing this is timer related. They're bubbles. They spawn bubbles. They do. You are very much correct on that.
We need to help Kaine.
Yep, it is. It's timer based. Let it be known I killed none of the babies. No, Boar. I killed none of them. I was good. No, I didn't. It didn't die. I never killed any.
Forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
And Kaine revealing that she can understand them. No, Goose cares not for it. I may have hit it, but I didn't kill it.
Wait a second.
Your heart is different.
It ain't hatred, and it ain't sadness. What's going on here, Sunshine?
How should I know?
Kaine, are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, all right?
Interesting. Oh, how
What's the health bar, by the way, okay? Yep, everything is thingy-based. Yep. It's timer-based. Emil would never do that. Emil's a good boy. Yeah, it's story-based. Like, it's... What's the word? Conversation. There's a word for this. Yeah, it's, you need to hear all the dialogue before the damage kicks in. I call this thingy-based. You would think that, Ninja. I started with Great Sword, then I started using Spear a lot more, and Spear is ridiculously good. Spear is ridiculously good. A dirt for the hero. Oh, look at that damage go. Yep. Oh no, I like big hit with stick too. Big hit with stick is amazing, but the damage difference between the spear and the great sword is the spear just hits way too quickly. Like, the spear will do... the great sword will do a similar amount of damage, but it does it slower. Gonna get one more charge off, aren't you? Yeah, you did.
This thing?
Oh, I used spear on OG, but remember in OG I just went jump triangle, jump triangle, jump triangle.
Damn it.
I don't have to do jump triangle anymore. Now it's just square, 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 square. At least in this one it's square, 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 square.
Come on! We have to keep going!
You gotta kill it first, then you get the timer. Because this health bar is about to disappear very, very soon. I wonder if I can kill it a second time. This time before its health bar disappears. Yeah! I win. I killed you a second time. Bye. I actually killed it. But I don't know if I actually killed it. Because, you know, reasons. I think I'm going to grab two of them this time. Nope, there's nothing there. There are there, though. There's one. It's back!
Please, hurry!
I'm actually catching it. Holy crap. And then suddenly it caught me. I caught bogusness. Yeah, Goose must live. She has to dispense feels.
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Oh, you stole my shield. So there's no point in charging a shield there because it steals it. Baited.
The entrance is locked too!
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
You will go no further. Unfortunately, neither will you.
Oh, you pissed her off now.
Yeah, just like you did tell us. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Have killed her friends. Look at her, so full of scorn. Hate. She's just like you, Sunshine.
Like you're any different. Hate is just another crush for you.
Hey now.
You're in pain, you're lonely. No one likes you. So you try to hide it under violence and hate.
Yeah. You tell him, Kiney.
Like that at all.
It's okay. I'm the same way. But just realizing that isn't going to help. It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. We're too far gone, Yuri. That's why we...
And the boar regenerates once again. Ah.
What are you doing here?
You are correct.
I wonder why they chose the Meals theme for this one, and like instead of the Temple of the Drifting Sands.
But
The never-ending boar. The boar that cannot die. The boar that can never die.
friend.
Yep. We gotta move, buddy. It is also the sacrifice theme, yeah. It is that part, yeah. Because you've got Kaine Salvation and Emil Sacrifice. I mean, you think about when they play, it does make sense. And for more in that way, damn it. You know what it is? You know what it is, Theodos? It's foreshadowing is what it is. It's blooming foreshadowing. God damn it. It's foreshadowing and I hate it. Fudge. You got a Twitch drop? Nice. What Twitch drop did you get?
Oh,
Mine was a strength drop.
Do you still then?
They've already seen this one, Ninja. This is our 4th time through this, remember? I know. Song of the Ancients is phenomenal. The Song of the Ancients, Devola Popola, is fantastic.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No, I'm nothing like you.
No, really though. Don't worry about life. Really? Do 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 do. Look at her dancing in the background when she does her spells as well. That's how she does her spells. Her spells are dancing. So that's a Bayonetta reference and a half, ain't it? I need to look at that, actually. I want to look at that. Look at her. Look at her. She's teleporting as well. Show off. That's so cool, actually. That's really cool. Just boogieing down and teleporting. Yep, she is her own backup dancer. The music.
Devila?
I won't do it to you. I won't do it to you all. I won't be that evil. I won't be that evil.
Please,
I won't be that evil.
do this, Popola.
We've seen it 3 times already. We don't need to see it 4 times.
Those two have watched the world wither for time. Immemorial. Cruel succession.
No, it's a dialogue thing again. Dialogue.
Want to do this?
No, I'm not going to do it. I will skip it.
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
And then after Kaini starts speaking, you get that. Yeah, okay. No one gets to stop, Argick. Do you think you can stop? No one gets to stop. And I'm not going to do it. No, we've already done that as well. And we don't want to cry anymore. We've already cried. We don't want to cry again. Although we will cry again when we play this game again, because that's how this works. Everybody cries. We don't have the luxury to stop. Exactly. Everybody's going to cry through this. All right. Here we go. Now we're going to stop skipping everything because we are back here again. Hopefully these enemies die really quickly and I don't have to use thingy on them. I'm going to pop one of these just to see. Remember the rule arc was get to the corner. There we go. I was going to say one of you better do it, right? There we go. There we go. Okay, the answer is yes. I still need to use thingy. That's fine. Cutting these down on the first playthrough is absolutely insane because it's like you have absolutely... Like, you gotta take them out so much. It's like, jeez. There we go, that's them done. And then we get one more set if we run up to the corner. Oh yeah, you've also just found out what they are too, yeah. But they're also just ridiculously hard. Right, everybody, to the corner. No, I want the corner. The corner is mine. There we go. And the reason the corner is mine is so if they get you... There we go. Yeah, that's it. That's how that works. In the corner there and just bam. And then the big ones get knocked down and they get a stab out. Really? I'm getting leather boots now, game. And that's it. Here we go. 1, the book that will not get to move if I do it correctly. 2, the Shadow Lord as they do the thing. 3, a fight that is redacted with redacted. And then... the thing. The moment. Any use for the used coloring books or just feels? Ah, they make you feel. You can technically sell them. But they're there to make you feel. Are they going to do what they did to us 9 years ago? Let's find out.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
Wrong button. Oh, also wrong button. Can I get my magical spell, please? Thank you. Right.
Tool hope to stand against
Get the Shadow Lord. Cause you're in there.
In such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Oh, wow. Immediately knocked out of that. I don't think I'm even going to have to use Dark Wall on you. Wow. I didn't even read. Oh.
Be careful.
I know.
Hey, sunshine. I ain't certain of this, but I think your heart is gone. The hate is gone. The sadness is gone. It's just a bunch of white light now. What the hell's going on here?
Wouldn't you like to know, buddy?
You can't tell, Tyler. You're not the only voice in my life anymore. I've experienced fear, hate, and no sympathy. I'm a curse, a freak. I know that. But guess what? He still accepts me. He still forgives me.
Because there's nothing to forgive, kinda.
You're doing this for him?
I'm tired of this world and everybody in it. But I'll become his sword one last time.
And then with that, I can do this now, and you should get a lot weaker. Or not. So the Shadow Lord just never... Oh, it's a vice that I have to wait on. He's trying. Yeah, there we go. So it's after Vice does his thing. Yeah, after Vice does his thing, you get him. Oh my god, will you just actually do the thing, please? Wait, am I getting you all the way down to no health this time? Oh, that's magic. You're gonna go do the big come up and stabby thing now? Yeah, you are. Interesting attack there, buddy. Yeah, there you go. I was literally a health bar off, apparently. He's gonna gain some of his health back, that's fine. Taboo! Knock you down. There we go.
Wait.
Not again.
Brother?
Yoda. Huh?
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it.
But technically you do.
There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to. I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
I mean, well, that is a point, Ashley Kun and Fluffy, like, where the protagonist is, like, missing the entire point. Remember, he's been strung along for the entire thing. We're getting a different insight into the stuff.
Is gone.
He's not. Oh, here we go again.
Cut! Watch over Yona for me.
He's like immune right now until he decides to start flying. There we go.
Think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on, let's finish this.
You alright, Vice?
What's wrong?
Nope. Really? You moved again? Okay. No, 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 no.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine.
Here's my favorite line.
All right, no, I'm not.
Alright, no, I'm not.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cook.
That was me.
When I had the chance.
Lice, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But
Let's go. Out of the way.
Oh,
I have
Liam
one
O'Brien
final
really did.
task to fulfill.
where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You're an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
yeah, that is very true, Fluffy. Refuses to give it the same sympathy that should be, well, considering it's the same person, then yeah.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
I don't think that there's any good guys. It's there's not any bad guys because things went wrong. And Emil is best boy. Like, remember, I don't think it's that there's not any good guys. It's there's not any bad guys as well. This is just something that went catastrophically wrong. Like, this isn't the thing that, like, it is. It's all these different perspectives. But at the end of the day, this is a survival plan that went absolutely wrong. Oh, Facade is completely... There's no defending Facade from either point of view. That Facade is the perfect explanation of an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Like, that's the problem with that.
Well,
And speaking of blind, here we go.
I'm happy for him.
Oh, I don't rate their laws either. I think that's totally BS.
you know, Sunshine, that black scrawl is...
Right, here we go, folks. We're coming
completely
into new
taking you
stuff
over.
now.
Yeah.
What will happen in D?
But
Will the
goddamn,
thing happen
we
in
had
D?
fun, huh? Killing and killing and more killing. What a rush.
Yeah.
Wait. No. No. It wasn't fun at all. I turned you into a killing machine. I spread evil and chaos around the world. But it all feels so empty now. Why? I don't understand.
That's why we're here, Gopher. We're here now.
Sorry. Looks like you stayed inside me for a little too long. Sunshine.
Stop. Don't be nice to me. Don't make me feel like this. I'm gonna swallow you up, Sunshine.
Aegis, major spoilers for you, buddy, if you've not got this far yet.
What is it?
Listen to me. The shade inside me is growing, and I can't stop it. Soon, real soon, I'm gonna go berserk.
I can't hold it back anymore.
Kaine, you have to fight. You have to...
Just shut up and listen to me. Emil is gone, all right? So there's no way anyone can stop me. Please. Before it comes to that, I want you to kill me. best.
And we are here again.
Well, hell, sunshine. It's not like I can stop it. When gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds. Both of
No,
our
you will really want to just leave, unfortunately, buddy. Like, if you don't want spoilers, you need to leave now. Legitimately, you need to go if you don't want spoiled. Like, this is major spoiler points for the end of the game here.
Damn it. I have to do something. I won't.
Like, this is a really bad time for people just to come in and be like, yo, what up? It's like, oh, so you're just spoiled.
We made it this far because you were with us.
Ow, ow. I'm not doing too well this time. Can I get out? I am literally just getting stun locked.
I'm not going to abandon someone I love. I'm going to save you. I swear it.
I'm just going to sit in the corner then. There we go. This has got pummeled.
Well, there might be one way to save her.
Who said that?
It don't matter, so don't ask. Just shut up and listen.
Wait, are you?
I said, listen! There's a way to save Kaine's life, all right? But you're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
Nope, I'm gonna make the right decision.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab him in the heart.
No, I can't.
Fine. Don't believe me. Stand around with your thumb up your ass and watch her die in temple.
Nope, I'm not. I'm gonna do the thing. Oh, nice guard break. Ooh. Playing the dodging game, are you, Kaine? There we go. Nope, one more. You are playing a very good game of dodge around me right now. Please stop. Thank you. Very good game of dodge surrounding me there. One last time with feeling.
Now, if you want to save your precious Kaine, there are two ways to do it. One is to plunge your sword into her chest. That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens, freedom from life.
What's the other way?
The other way is to make her a normal human being again. But to make that happen, you gotta trade your own existence for hers. Well, there you go. Good luck with that.
So the whole point of this to
The one who
save
lives inside Kaine.
Yona.
Are you trying to help her?
Probably for the same reason you are. Enough talk. Make your choice.
And at the end of it all, you sacrifice it for Kaine. And if this does what I think it's going to do, I swear to God,
disappear from this world. Your sister, your friends, everyone in your life will forget you. You and any sign that you ever existed will be erased. But in exchange, Kaine will return to her mortal life.
Yep. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. So, 40 hours of stream, 40 hours of game, 40 hours of video, 40 hours of story, 40 hours ready to go down the drain when I press this button. And June, even if you elect against it this time, you can always return to the slideshow by clearing the game. Are you still sure about it? And so it goes, and so it will be. And if it does what it did last time, those extra save files, June, doesn't matter. Bye. How many times are you making me hit the button? No, I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna. The correct name was entered. 40 hours of stream, of story, of emotional roller coasters down to this. June, they called you out, buddy. Say bye-bye, chat. Evening, Lady Small. Big spoilers right now if you're joining late. And then there was nothing.
Are you all right?
Yona?
It was you. The one who helped me, I mean. Wasn't it? Thank you so much.
I'm glad you're okay.
What's wrong?
Huh?
I mean, you defeated the Shadow Lord and everything, but you don't look happy.
I don't?
This is a lunar tear. How pretty. Are you crying?
Yeah. I guess I am. It's like I just found something special. Something very special.
Go on, do a credits roll. Just roll the credits. Don't do anything else. Oh. Oh. Argas, roll the credits. That's exactly what they do. I love it. I love it. See, when they did this 9 years ago, the tears were just flowing. It's just like, that's it. That's it. That's what they did. All of that. All of that to lead to that. It's just like, wow. Just, yep. Oh, I'm starting a new game because I want to see if they did the other thing too. Trust me, I'm starting a new game. I want to see if they did another thing too. I want to see if they kept the full thing. June, I know you're saying if you do a backup of a save file, you could do it again. They thought of that as well. June, as long as you have system data of NieR, not save data, system data, you cannot use that save file again. They thought about that when they made the game. I wonder if they've done that again. Yep, the only thing that remains is a slight memory of the one who fought against all odds, just to give his life to be forgotten by all, except one. No, for me, Fluffy, this game hit harder than the end of Automata. But I think the reason for that is because I played this before Automata. So for Automata, I went in with the expectation of things are going to hit the fan. And yeah. That's how it went for me. Yeah, I'm fine, Biggle. I'm totally fine. Again, I did this all before. I am reliving this. I am sharing this all for you. Unless you mean the coughing, in which case I just got a bit of a cough there. Yes, debatable button. Yeah, exactly. There's still something I need to do, though. Yeah, no, I'm honestly, I'm fine. Like, if this was the first time I was playing through it, I would be in tears here. Like, I was in tears the first time I played it. The reason I'm not in tears this time is simply because I knew what was coming. It still got that emotional impact, but I was prepared. I knew what was coming, you know? I do wish that I could turn around and, like, forget it and relive this for the first time again. Because it's just, oh. Like, the part with Louise, all that, holy, that is so good. That is so good. But at the same time, it's like, I can now never relive that. And that hits you. Like, that part had tears for me. Because it's just like, yeah, I felt myself welling up on that. It's like, God damn it. We're hearing ambient outside stuff now. Yeah, I'm hearing birds. But it's just like, oh, they did the thing again. Nope, Chessie, babe, it's not thank you for me for sharing it. It's thank you for you lot for watching. Because I know for a lot of people, this isn't the type of game that they're used to me watching. I'm not used to streaming story-based games like this. But this is the one game that I love. And I'm so glad to do it. I'm so glad to do it. I've already said I'm doing it. Like, and you are spoiling things. Stop it. Like, my God. Shush. Like, zippity-doo-dah. Oh. I can't do nothing. Let the credits play. Ugh. Oh, dearie me. But yeah, no, this isn't the usual content that I stream, and I know for a lot of people that it's like, oh, I'm not going to watch if he's not doing Sonic. It's like, that's fine. But yeah. Devs have gone on record to say Choice C would be Papa NieR and Choice D would have been Brother NieR. Maybe. I like to think it's up to your own interpretation and how you want to do it. That's the thing about this game. It gives you the illusion of choice, but at the end of the day, you just pick the story. Like it is a choose your own adventure in the sense of you pick the ending that you want to be the canon ending, the canonical ending, but you have to experience them all. He's getting angry because the feels. No, I'm not getting angry because the feels. I'm getting angry because people are like, "Go do it again, start you again." Something very special. Thanks for playing. And then that's it. Come on, you gotta show us the best boy. Show me best boy. Oh, flower! Oh, did it again. Well, I'm gonna continue. That's fine. Let's continue. Can't do it. Can't do it. Still going hard. I should go normal, but I'm not. I want to do it. I want to do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Please tell me it does it. Please tell me it does it. Yes! Yes, they did it. They kept it. Oh, for some reason, that name cannot be used. Can't use that name. Can't use that name. Nope. You know what? Since it's a meme, fine. Argick with a... No, it's not letting me put the space in it. There we go. Argick with a space. There you go. I'm Argick with a space. As you go through. And there you go. And now Argick with a space is taking over. Yep, gotta use a new name. Gotta use a new name. They don't let you do it. That's so good. That is amazing. And then the snow in summer falls again. The name thing is so good. I love the name thing. I really do. Yep, time to be Argick with a space at the end of my name. Time to be Argick as if you typed my name in on an Android phone, because they always add spaces to it. Alright, so who's down for another 40 hours? Who's down for another 4 days? Same time next week, right? Now time for an encore speedrun of the game. Zeodos, honestly, I would like to speedrun this, I think, but at the same time, it's that I am, you should. Oh, see if I didn't have other... See if I genuinely didn't have other commitments. I totally would, but... Maybe at some point we'll do another one. Another run on it. Fishing percent. No. I'm no dead fishing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No more fishing. I want to see if we do the cookie thing and it ends up taking... I want to see if the star plays out the exact same. It should. There's my iron pole and all that. I'm still in hard mode. Should probably try it on normal or easy next time. I think the only difference is easy enables auto combat. Shut up, Vice. Sorry, not Vice. Noir. Shut up, Noir. I said Vice, I meant Noir. stupid book. There's Noir right there.
Goddamn book.
Reviewers were like, oh, combat's the saving grace. I mean, reviewers have got to review a lot of games and whatnot, so trying to do things quickly, combat's probably nice for them. I'm not gonna insult reviewers for trying to basically do their job, you know? Yep, here's me with my pool again.
Get away, you freaks! I'll kill you all!
I mean, you'll try. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Ow, don't poke me. I like how you have, like, no difference in combo right now. It's literally the same combo. Oh, that's a whack. Nope, didn't get it. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. It takes you a time to get into the groove, exactly. How do you feel about the difficulties? You dislike that hard mode was basically HP sync and one-shots? See, that's what I thought about it as well. Like, enemies were just one-shots, and they were spongy. I haven't played it on normal or easy yet, so I need to see if that's the case. Because hard is, like, they are spongy enemies. But you saw by the end of it there, I was shredding them, so...
I'm sorry. It'll stop in a second. I promise. But what about those monsters? Are they gonna come back for me?
Hopefully not, but maybe.
Don't worry, Yona. I won't let those things anywhere near you.
See, I feel like if I was playing on normal, that would have been the same for me, and the game would have taken significantly less time.
I'm gonna go see if I can find something to eat.
Hard for C and D were still pretty difficult, but they weren't impossibly hard.
And Yona.
Yeah?
Like, ending A was definitely the most difficult.
Don't touch that book.
But at the same time, I ended up doing,
Got it?
you know, Dark Executioner into Finisher command, and there you go. It would have been neat if this time I switched to Papaneer. It would have been nice if they gave you the choice, I feel. But that's effectively 2 games in 1 at that point, you know? It would have been nice if it gave you the choice.
Damn, how many of these things are there?
Loads. But like, I do feel like in terms of difficulties, the answers are just, hey, this is just, you know, I'm stuck in a corner. Lovely. It's like, we're just going to make you run into HP walls, and as he says, if you're too low a level, you're going to run into one-shot. So, I got one-shot a few times. I got one-shot by quite a few things, you know? But the other thing as well, and I suppose this is the game's saving grace there, I didn't grind levels. I never had to go out of my way at any point to grind levels. So, like, that gives me something to the game, too. As I say, I need to just get to, like, an HP point, right? See, what I want to know is how there are 2 copies. Unless one is Vice and one is Noir, but... Because Yona has one, and then you're about to reach over and get one. But that's clearly Noir you're talking to. Yeah, that one is Noir.
I need to protect Yona.
Spoilers. There's your Shadow Lord. No, that is Noir. Noir is the one that's talking to you and says, like, give me, I will give you my power. All it will cost you is my soul. Where's the longest time I've streamed? I've done a 24-hour stream before, Shadow. I don't like doing them. Yeah, it's hard to balance out around multiple playthroughs. Extra mechanics and boss fights would have been nice. I mean, it would have been for new mechanics and that for some of the bosses, like extra moves and everything else. But one thing I did notice while playing there, as I was going through and getting more experience with it, I could manipulate the enemies in doing to specific moves. So it wouldn't really matter if they added new mechanics, because you could do that. I was close, but not 100% accurate on NieR. Okay, fine then. Be accurate for me then, because there's NieR. Hi, NieR. Stop being evil. The original. Oh, yeah. No, I've streamed, I've done 24 hours before. I'm not a fan of them. Generally, the longest I would like to stream on any given day is 8 hours. How is NieR evil? In this instance. I mean, go for it. We'll finish the game at this point. We finished the game at this point. Go for it. Like, NieR is not inherently evil either, right? Like, as we keep saying, nobody is inherently evil in this. But going up to somebody and go, I will give you my power to save your sister, but it will cost you your soul. It's like, oh, that's not good. It's like, how about we don't go down the spooky evil soul part, you know? Level 4, level 5. I'm going up to level 30. See, we're power leveling the Shadow Lord now. It might be. It might be. Oh, they're both massive, grandiose edgelords. Oh, yeah. 100%. Moogle, I highly suggest you read the... Well, obviously the Gestalt records, but I highly suggest you read some of the source materials and the novellas out there, because, oh, it's good. It's very good. Oh, they're playing this song again. They're playing my song again. I love it. Can I go into that menu? No, I can't. Wait, did you call it? No, okay, that was fine. I was going to say, they just call it weapons and that's it. Smart. See, I'm not going to say who is right or wrong for anything because I need to go and give myself a refresher on it too. And I don't want to give wrong information out because I've not thingied it for a long time. But basically, the part that I can say for certain is that the reason this all takes place is because Project Gestalt is a way to try and save humanity from the white chlorination syndrome that ends up happening because of the endings of Drakengard. The Black Scroll is what they're trying to get rid of. They're trying to survive a deadly disease, and unfortunately, inside the system, inside the project, the replicants, who were meant to just be vessels, ended up getting their own souls. And this is why we have the problem of, effectively, NieR and the Shadow Lord being one and the same person, fighting against each other. They effectively fight against each other. Yeah, the Black Scroll was a side issue that came up. You're like, ah, oh, dang it. Those doves are wrong and it bugs me. Yeah, this is all because of white chlorination syndrome. I said that wrong. White chlorination. White chlorination syndrome. I should be able to counter now, right? Yeah, I can. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, they were trying to save themselves from the white disease, and then couldn't. But unfortunately, the plan to save them went wrong. That's basically what it ended up being. Oh, I've already finished the game, Thomas. I'm just getting to the first save point here, buddy. Yeah, they're both canon. They're both canon. Yeah, the issue is that a replicant... The issue is that a replicant managed to gain a soul. If that didn't happen, Project Gestalt could have succeeded. For those of you, since it's not explained either, Devola and Popola are effectively... They're not androids, but they are caretakers of the project. And... yeah. When in the head did I just beat the game? When the credits just played. Thank you for paying attention. I'm not Argick, I'm Argick with a space. Now, I want to do this on normal just to see how chunky the health bar actually is. Yeah, they're robots. They're caretakers. They are. They're robots. They're caretakers. Pretty much. That is the TLDR of that. Oh, I hate that. Do, 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 do. No, no, no. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 dum. Could you stop? You're gonna stomp again. Yep. There we go. Down you go. Yeah. 27, 20, 29, 30. None. I've been playing this game, buddy. I've been playing this game for 5 days. Yeah, no, that is the question. How much do they differ? I mean, the problem is effectively when they get their new souls, it's like Jonah, they are...
Talk to me.
Like, it comes down to the moral question of, are replicants people, you know?
Those guys were nothing.
Okay, good. Hey, by the way, look at this.
A cookie!
I found it while you were gone.
Wow. Is that a cookie?
Yeah.
Here. We can split it.
We love cookies.
No, you take it.
No. You need to eat too.
Fine. I'll take the small half.
No. Come on.
Do.
You need to keep up your straight.
Oh no! Yona!
Oh no.
I dropped the cookie! Not the cookie!
Sorry, I dropped the cookie. I didn't mean to.
Yona? Why did you...
You've always been the one helping me.
So you also touched the book and things happened.
Yona! Yona!
That's the evil book. Well, again, quote-unquote evil.
I need help. Please, somebody.
It's not that they're evil. Again, nothing in this is inherently evil. It's just everything going wrong. Oh no, you can tell with the face that it's noir. Yeah, you know it's noir. Both of them had a noir book. Because he had his and she had hers. And both of them made a wish and sold their souls, effectively. That's basically how it turns out. They sold their souls. And welcome to Tokyo. After the white chlorination syndrome took hold and the world fell into ruin.
Oh, Yona.
Yep, where everything is salt. Like, that's not snow, that's salt. All because a giant white space lady statue thing and a red dragon that then got shot down by fighter jets. I know, right? Shame you don't have a dragon to come and help you. As salty as the tears this game makes you cry. God damn it, Yona. Come on. You fell again. $1,412 years later. Because reasons. And now you're Replicant you. With Replicant Yona.
Alright, I'm heading out.
Bye.
Can I come with you today?
No, stay in
Better
bed.
not. I'm probably going hunting.
Okay.
But I'll bring you back a book
Exactly.
from the library, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll see you later. Try and get some rest.
And there you go. And I want to go and see if they've actually done the thing that they've done. And I will cry if they have. I know they've wiped everything. I know it's gone, but I want to just go check.
I should go to the...
Yeah, there's one last thing I want to check. I know I can use mailboxes. I'm about to use it. Thank you for telling me. It's only 20 minutes. Where did my 40 hours go? Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, like, go for if you get the chance, buddy, I'm going to make it where I take all my streams of the game and I'm going to put it on a playlist on Twitch. So if you get the chance to sit and watch through it, then please do. You'll get a lot more context for everything. But yeah, if you've saw 3 endings and you haven't seen this, oh, well, that's locked. Oh, well, that answers that question. So you're just going to give me the first mission? Is that it?
Good morning. How's Yona doing today?
Her cough's still pretty bad.
That's worrisome.
I know.
I know,
keep
right?
hoping she'll at least get a little better, but I don't know. I feel like I'm failing her.
Oh, stop that. You're the finest brother a girl could hope to have. Anyway, I was hoping you might take care of this for me. I got a request from someone in the shopping district. They need
some mutton
from the northern plains.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Since you're going to the plains,
I got a map.
let me give you a map. Trust me, it'll come in handy.
I got a map, yay!
Oh, and one more thing. Would you mind purchasing 3 medicinal herbs from the client while you're at it?
Yeah, I don't
used
have
my
to,
last
because
one
I know where
earlier.
I can get them
Here's
from.
some
Ha
Well then, buy some for Yona while you're at it.
You don't...
It's okay. Really.
Yeah, I can go get them herbs.
Thanks, Pope.
What's this all about?
Just the way you and the other villagers always take care of us. We really appreciate it is all.
Think
It
nothing
all
of
got
it.
wiped out, Fluffy. None of it happened.
Everyone here wants to
None
see
of it
you.
I
happened.
will.
That's it. None of it happened. There was no coloring books. There's no nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you doing here?
Oh,
Yona, you're supposed to be in bed.
See?
See, now your ribbon's all undone.
I'm sorry. I just thought I'd see if the library had any books about how to cure my sickness.
Yona.
I
Look,
know.
Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. You just need to eat and rest. If you take good care of yourself, you'll get better.
You really think so?
I know so. Anyway, I've got work to do, so I need you to head home. Deal?
Deal.
Deal. And there you go. And that's it. So it did the thing with the whole starting a new game. I'm very happy about that. I'm not going to continue onward now because we know how the rest of the game goes here. We've done it. We've played through it. So I'm going
The
to...
world is dying. Populations continue to fall. A
Yeah.
plague and disease run.
You really should continue. How far do I have to continue?
That wasn't enough. Monsters called Shades now roam the land as well.
It's
threatening our
half
very
10.
lives. But I can't let any of that distract me.
I should continue.
My sister is
I
sick,
don't have to get
and
to
my
the...
only
I don't
hope
have to
is
get to
ensure
time skip
the two
again,
of
do
us
you?
survive.
Airy, maybe. Right,
It's not
fine.
easy for a pair of kids to live on
You've
their
all
own.
told me continue. Fine.
But the villagers have been kind to us. And despite everything, somehow I feel like we're gonna be okay. We have to be. There's no other choice.
Continue to the area. So you're all making me just go super long now at this point. Okay, then. I gotta go get mutton. And I gotta go get herbs. But I can get the herbs from the secret stash of herbs, as I like to call it. No, I know there's no subtle way to tell me that. There's obviously something new coming up that I need to do. You put it this way. I probably need another day for this. Right, okay. So if I'm going to need another day for this, shall we leave it here and we'll do it next time? We'll do it. I can't do a Friday stream, Fluffy. I've break the record live. I can't do a Friday stream. I have, as I said, I have prior engagements. And I just got booed in the face. Like, I really wish I could, but with prior engagements, that's fine. Next Casual Tuesday will be NieR then, will it? And it'll actually be a Casual Tuesday. I can't remember. How many mutton do I need? 3 or 5?
I better get...
No, that's it. 3. Okay, bye. Gonna watch Froob. I'm gonna go grab me some stuff. I'm gonna grab me some herbs. It's nice to know that there's more after you do the deed, as I'm gonna call it. Deed is the perfect word for it. I just tried to press R1. I just tried to press R1 and use Vice to break the boxes. I can't do that. I don't have Vice to break the boxes. Ta-da! I now have all the herbs I need. And I can just jump down here. Bye! Right, if I'm going to need another day for this, I'm going to go to the save point and then we are going to call it a day. And we will be back with this on Tuesday then. We will do some speedruns on Monday to get back into the speedruns. And we will do whatever is next on Tuesday. Like, if it's a good few hours in, I can do it. Should I have done it on normal, by the way? Is that a thing I should have done it? Or should I? No, do you know what? No, I'm going to continue and do it on hard again. I'll do it on hard again. Stuff it. I've continued on hard. I'll do it on hard. In the words of Mastermind, I've started, so I'll finish. Difficulty makes no difference. Yes, it does. They're so tanky on hard. They're so tonky. I'm level 2 again. Yay! I'm so very tanky now. There we go.
I had no idea.
Yeah, well, they are. Do. Tackiness, aye? Tackiness. Tackiness, right. All right, I didn't know it affected tackiness. Oh, good stuff.
I can't even go. Time
Nope,
to get
you can't. Time to get to the shop, gave up. Tacky tanks. Oh. But yeah, so we're going to save it here. We're going to call it a night as it is way past my end of stream time. It is an hour and a half at the end of my end of stream time. So we're just going to leave it here with a creaky wheel playing. So again, everybody, thank you very much for watching the playthrough of NieR. It is not 100% complete yet, according to you all, but I have done what I remembered from the game. So anything that happens now is brand spanking new, all right? We've done what I remembered. This is where the game ended for me. So if we've got new stuff, we're going to go discover it. It's going to be fun. It's going to happen again on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Casual Tuesday, 11, we're going to start. And then all the way through, we'll see how that goes. And hopefully, I will see you all there as well.